Welcome to the Online Marketing for Doctors podcast, the place to grow and scale profitable practices with your show hosts, Huyen Truong and Steve Tate.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Online Marketing for Doctors podcast. We are your hosts, Huyen Truong, and I'm Stephen Tate, and you are listening to Online Marketing for Doctors podcast, the place to be to grow and scale profitable practices. Now, one of the most important keys to a financially healthy practice is marketing. Not just any marketing, though. It has to be what's working right now to attract your target patients. It's true that to succeed in private practice today, you must leverage modern marketing tools and techniques to stay above your competitors. So let's take a look at some new school techniques you should be using in your practice.
Now, the first new school technique is to use social media, and particularly Facebook and Instagram. Do you know that the healthcare industries in the US and Europe are actively pursuing social media outlets in promoting their businesses? While many doctors and dentists are somewhat cautious about joining the trend, it can't be denied that social media is changing global healthcare marketing. Facebook had 2.2 billion active monthly users worldwide, making it the most popular social network on the planet. A major benefit of Facebook advertising is its ability to target and reach your target audience exactly. You can advertise to people by targeting their age group, interests, behaviors, job, locations, and more. And if you really know your patients, you can use Facebook advertising to engage them. Another incredible feature that Facebook advertising offers is the ability to truly engage your website visitor. Have you ever visited a website and then seen their Facebook ads in your new feeds shortly after? This is an advertising tactic called remarketing, which allows you to advertise to your recent website visitors. If somebody visits your website and does not inquire or contact you, you can re-engage them with Facebook advertising.
And Facebook advertising can also drive repeat business from patients who have used your services in the past or have been one of your website subscribers. By using Facebook's Audiences feature, you can import your patients' email addresses into your Facebook advertising campaign. This will allow you to advertise directly to the audience that is most likely to inquire and engage with you. Now, if you haven't already started investing in Facebook, you really should consider doing so. I'm willing to bet that your competitors are already running their own campaigns, or at least will be soon. So either way, the window of opportunity isn't going to remain this wide open for long.
Very good, Steve. Now, we would like to introduce you the second technique called blogging. According to Pew Research Center, 72% of U.S. adults have researched for health information online. This makes becoming a source of commonly searched health information for your patients a vital part of any marketing strategy. And the best place to do this is through a blog on your website. Many practices ignore the opportunity that regular blog posts present to connect to patients, provide valuable information, and become an expert source. Yet, if you post regularly, at least twice a month, with information that your patients are searching for, you position yourself as a health authority who they will seek out when they are in need.
Okay, our number 3 new school technique is to have an ebook or some sort of online guide. Now, consider creating ebooks or guides that provide information around a recurring topic that's of interest to your patients. For example, an endocrinologist could offer an ebook on living with diabetes or a thyroid condition that stresses the importance of regular medical management along with nutrition and exercise. You can get creative staff members to help with the graphic design or maybe hire an agency to lay out the information for visual engagement. The end product will usually be a free PDF that patients can either print out or read online or on a mobile device. You can insert a link to the PDF in your blog or on your website. And for bonus marketing points, find out how you can add a short form that will pop up when someone tries to download your ebook or guide, asking them to fill in an email address or maybe some other bit of information that would be helpful for you to know about them, such as their age or their topics of interest.
Now, on to the fourth technique. SEO or search engine optimization. Search engines are constantly evolving, and in order to get a high ranking spot in search results, you need to follow the best practices of search engine optimization or SEO. There are no shortcuts to get to the top of search results. The key is to create high quality content, get relevant backlinks, and focus on local and industry niche directories. Now, we'd like to introduce to you very special new school technique, which is webinar. Webinars are a fantastic way to grow your practice and get more patients and referrals. Especially works well for medical and healthcare practices and any premium services when users need more information and involvement before making decisions. Webinar is a great way to scale your precious time and qualify prospects and save hours of presentation and lead nurturing. It's actually my favorite platform for our sales funnels for doctors and healthcare professionals. There are some good webinar platforms out there that we have used, such as Webinar Jam, Easy Webinars, GoToWebinars, Click Meetings, and evergreen webinars such as EverWebinar. By the way, we just want to let you know that we are launching an online course teaching healthcare professionals called How to Use Webinar to Increase Patients and Referrals, Automate Marketing to Grow and Scale Your Practice. We'll teach you how to set up new patient marketing systems using webinar that will consistently deliver more patients. Once it's set up, it will run on autopilot with no additional work on your part in a while. If you are serious about automating your practice marketing using the highest converting marketing technique nowadays, webinar, register your interest by visiting this link in our show note, onlinemarketingfordoctors.com/webinar-marketing-system. We'll notify you as soon as this course goes live.
And our sixth and final new school technique is, I think, one that you're pretty familiar with now, and that's podcasts. According to Salesforce, podcast popularity is on the rise for both men and women. This is a very mobile-friendly type of content, and so there is no better time to get involved with podcasting than right now. Just as early bloggers became industry leaders when blogging became more popular, jumping on the podcast bandwagon has the potential to place you at the forefront of this little industry as it explodes. Now, with just a basic microphone and free audio editing software like Audacity, you can get started right now. And it's not about how you say it, but it's about what you say. So here's the top tip. The hardest part of making good content is knowing what content to make. But answering your patients' frequently asked questions will never be wasted. Kick your podcasting efforts off with an in-depth, frequently asked questions series, setting yourself up as a thought leader in your industry. And so we've come to the end of our podcast today, and we'd love to hear from you. So we have one last question for you. What are some other new school marketing techniques that you've used that have worked well for your practice? Leave your comments below. And once you're there, be sure to subscribe to our blog and become an OMD insider. You will get instant access to our training, video, podcast, and ebook library. We hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we'll catch you at the next one.
Thank you for listening to the Online Marketing for Doctors podcast with Huyen Truong and Steve Tate. Be sure to check out the archive section on our website for previous episodes at onlinemarketingfordoctors.com/podcast. And subscribe to the show so we can catch you at the next episode.